So with Cisco Cast, this is now back to, I'm going to say, DirecTV or any of those type of environments where you're streaming live video, a live broadcast, your TV channels over an IP network to digital display and endpoints. We can control the endpoint, right? I got my channel changer, boy, and I can change that channel anytime, anywhere. Here, I've got one right here. I've got this channel changer, and I've got control. So I'm in control of what channels are being watched, right? Maybe it's a touch screen too, and I'm deciding what I'm going to see. But the fact is that we are streaming that down to the endpoint. And we can also have it so that maybe we're looking at pre-recorded stuff, your DVR, right? Your digital video recorder that has recorded that program. Now you go back and you watch it, right? Well, with this cast system, we may have pre-recorded channels, we'll call them, programs, however you want to think of it, that you could then go out and watch. Right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be that live stream. It could also be things that are pre-recorded that we want you to be able to see. But that video on demand is primarily what the objective is for that Cisco Cast solution, again, with the control now at the endpoint. So what if I have a mixture? What if I have some pre-recorded content I want distributed? Maybe I've got some live content. Maybe I'm teaching live and I want to be able to, get that out to my endpoints. And yet I also want to be able to control the traffic when all of this is taking place. Well, that's what this Cisco show and share environment really deals with. It's the centralized video content, they call it aggregation platform. It's the democratization of video communication and collaboration. Fancy words for, I'm going to be able to send out pre-recorded content, live content, and I'm going to be able to kind of control it a little bit. Almost like if you were in like a WebEx environment and I was teaching and I said, okay, here's my live stuff and we're showing me live streaming out there. And then maybe I recorded a demo. So now I pop that demo up and I play that out for you. So I have the ability to control it, right? Play it, distribute it. You're all watching it at that point in time. And that's what gives me the ability to have that distributed server architecture. And it's very scalable, right? Because everybody can kind of come into my classroom, for example, and be able to watch what I'm pushing out to you. And this is great for reporting as well, for video authors and system admins. And again, there's all kinds of mechanisms behind the scenes that are working together to pull all this out and be able to stream it back out and then be able to have me as an end user, for example, as an instructor, as an end user, be able to control it, right? And be able to distribute it out to the people that I want. The Cisco ECDS, which stands for Enterprise Content Delivery System, is a way that we can distribute, route, stream, control, schedule. This is more applicable to my environment where I'm talking about maybe running a training session. And I'm going to schedule it. And I'm going to invite attendees to come into this training environment so I can schedule it, right? And now I have the ability to set up my video. I can pull in maybe even slides and so forth. And with this solution, one of the things that we care about a lot of times is the fault tolerance and load balancing, because we do know that video, along with the audio stream, is a little more thick in nature, I call it. So we want to make sure that that video plays out smoothly and so forth. So another concept that's kind of tied into this ECDS product is the fact that we can have Unicast and Multicast environments, right? And we also have multiple protocols that could be streaming as well. So when we start to look at these environments, they're not quite as cut and dry as some of the other maybe data streaming environments that we have, where they might be using the same protocol and we can choose to use Multicast or Unicast and so forth. Well, here we have the splitting and changing of Unicast to Multicast streams and so forth in this environment. So the ability to share the content And to do that in a controlled environment and scheduled environment, and then have the endpoints or attendees be able to see that, is all done through this enterprise content delivery system.